Okay, welcome everyone, and thank you for volunteering to be part of our focus group. We'll begin by establishing some ground rules. So first of all, by agreeing to participate, you're consenting to being recorded. Your answers will be confidential in accordance with the Privacy Act, and we ask that you speak one at a time and give your honest opinions. My role as moderator is to manage the discussion, and your role as a participant is to contribute your opinion. And we are a group of students from Algonquin College gathering opinions on OTC Transpo services in relation to students. Let's start off with an icebreaker. So quickly go around the table and state what words come to mind when you hear OC Transpo.
Late.
Slow.
Effective.
Okay, so based on your responses, how do you think that the OC Transpo could be more accommodating for students?
Okay. More bus routes that come more frequently between downtown Canada, College, Barhaven.
Actually designate if the bus is going to be late or not, so you're not stuck in the freezing cold for 15 minutes waiting on the bus that says it actually came and it never showed up.
Okay, interesting.
Probably just having more like buses come for routes that are obviously busier. Like I know the route like 94 is really busy, I know 95 is really busy, and then like a lot going downtown. Those tend to be the ones that hold the most traffic. So maybe having like more buses frequent on those routes.
Okay.
Well, they're getting rid of a lot of bus routes going downtown because of the train now, which I don't think is smart because not a lot of people get to it.
Yeah, that makes sense. So just out of curiosity, what sort of areas are you coming from to reach schools? So are you coming from rural, urban, or suburban?
Rural.
Yeah, more suburban.
Suburban.
Okay. All right. So are there any negative experiences directly with OC Transpo that you'd like to share?
I have many. Just some are inappropriate, which I will not share. But there's been plenty of times where I've had the bus drive right past me when it was full. I've also had the bus drive right past me when it wasn't full. I've had a bus driver wave to me while he was driving past, even though the bus was still empty. And I've just had the bus that's never shown up at all.
I had a bus just last week that was 6 minutes early, making me Uber to work because I wasn't expecting a bus to be 6 minutes early.
Okay.
There was a fight on the bus, and the bus was stalled for 20 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, and I did get off.
Interesting. Someone happened to me last night. A guy stood right in front of the bus and he couldn't move until security was called.
Okay. I feel like they just need to stop longer. Like when they stop stops, they don't stop long enough, especially if you're on a double-decker bus. Like there's a lot of traffic that has to come down the stairs, and like, so that people start to push the flow and just it's like not pleasant anymore. So just stop it longer.
All right. So a lot of you have expressed your frustrations with scheduling and time. So how do you think that could be improved upon?
Just like obviously it's hard for a bus driver to see everything that's going on the bus, but just to really keep an extra eye on the doors for people that are waiting there, because I find sometimes they tend to just kind of like brush it off and be like whatever, and they'll just shut the doors and keep going. So
Okay.
Maybe having more like polls and stuff, like saying what time and how much people are going to and fro on the bus routes.
Okay.
More buses more frequently. It's not a big deal to me if the bus is going to be late or early if there's another one coming in 5-10 minutes.
I think with all the technology that's going on in the world, they can put in better like a tracking system and actually have an app physically for people that are designated to leave the bus or trying to commute to their work or school. So try to just make it on time and more flexible for everybody to realize when the bus is coming, so the bus isn't early and you're late.
Okay. So we've heard a lot of negative experiences. So to kind of come full circle, are there any positive experiences you'd like to share about OC Transpo?
Well, I don't have to pay for insurance for a car because OC Transpo is everywhere in Ottawa, so that's a good experience.
Definitely economically friendly, and there's a lot of good bus drivers who can make or break the ride, and tend to have good experiences when the drivers are really good.
Great.
I'd say for like the most part, like it does reach like because Ottawa's very spread out, and like so it does a really good job of like getting everyone to places that they need to go in Ottawa, considering how large the city is and the size of it and how far it spans. So
Okay.
just a lot of friendly and respectful people when you get on the bus, like respecting each other.
Great. Well, that's everything. Thank you for your participation.